I mean, really, you should have some music, you know. The tractor's dancing. Alright, so we're here with some Saturday mods. Oh, excellent. First off, we got a map. This is Recanto de Alvarada. Alvarada? I think that's how you say it. This is by Connect Modding Group, 262.19 megabyte on the download. And it says it is a Brazilian map based in the state of Minas Gerais. We'll take a look at that in a separate video, but obviously that's just to let you know it's out and available to download. Well, the first mod we've got is the Jacto BC610 by Jacto, 8.92 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under sprayers. So it's got a 600 litre tank. It's got a 80 horsepower requirement for your tractor, 10 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed. It's only going to cost you 15 grand. And that is wow cheap. Oh, I do like the look of that. That is nicely detailed. Very nice. Next up is the Jacto Advanced 3000, again by Jacto, 25.75 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this one under sprays as well. This has got a 3,000 litre tank on it, 24 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed. It's going to cost you 72,977 of your hard-earned coinage to buy. But that's all right, that is. I mean, this is going off the back of the old Kubota DLC. We've now got a second orange brand in the game, which is excellent. So obviously 24 metre working width. It's really nice, that is. And staying in the sprayer menu, we've got the Jacto Uniport 4530 by Jacto again, 49.23 megabyte on the download. This has got a 243 horsepower engine, 34 mile an hour top speed, 4,500 litre tank, 42 metre working width. Now that is all right. 42 metre on a boom. Oh, interesting. 50 mile an hour working speed, 489 grand to buy. You then got options there, but it's saying 42 metre working width, but the working width on the option is 36. It goes up to 42. Oh, there you are. 42 is the maximum. Right, fair enough. Then come down to window tinting. So we'll spin it around like that. So you've got design 2, 1, or 2. So you have one a little bit darker for you. And then on the wheels, you've got wheel setups. You've got narrow tyres, line openers, that just pushes the crop out of the way so you don't trudge all over it, or narrow tyres. That is nice. Oh, I do like that. 42 metre. Brilliant. Next up is the Jacto Tellus 10,000, again by Jacto, because pretty much all of these are by Jacto anyway. 18.09 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these under fertilizer spreaders. So, as the name would suggest, 10,000 litre capacity, 110 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 36 metre working width. Although that is on the solid fertilizer, the lime goes out to 12 metres. Oh, that's all right though. I mean, 12 metre, 11 mile an hour working speed, 80 grand to buy. Options you got there are usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. You go for whatever one you want. I mean, that's all right though. 36 metre working width on the old solid fertilizer. Very nice. Next up is the Jacto 5030 NPK. This is by Jacto again, 36.53 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this on the fertilizer spreaders as well. So this has got a 243 horsepower engine, 31 mile an hour top speed, 5,000 litre capacity, 50 metre spread width. Oh, that is ace. 50 metres. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's 50 metres on the solid fertilizer, 12 metre working width on the lime, but still 50 metres. That's got to be the biggest one we've had so far. That is ace. Absolutely brilliant. 15 mile an hour working speed, 280 grand. 50 metre, 50. Just say that, 50. 50 metres spread width. That is ace. Absolutely brilliant. All right, so we come over to the wheel brands and the tyres. You've got all the different brands as well, and each option has got the line openers so you don't trudge over your crops. Then we'll come down to window tinting, so design 1, 2, or 1. See if it's a bit sunny, saves you having your sunglasses on, but still 50 metre. That is awesome. Right, next up is the Jacto K3500. This is by Jacto again, 23.64 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under harvesters. Now, this is a little different than normal because if we go back out to that one, this is for coffee. Yeah, coffee beans. And obviously, with the map that's come out today, you can do coffee on that map. So, which is probably why it's all been released at the same time. Now, you can't really use this on any other map unless it does coffee, because this will only do coffee. But if you're on this map to come out today, this is ace, absolutely ace. 132 horsepower, 18 mile an hour top speed, 2,000 litre capacity on the tank, 4 mile an hour working speed. I mean, those fingers, bars, whatever you want to call it in the middle, they just agitate. They're like vibrate. They vibrate. They're called agitators, so it just knocks the coffee beans off the trees. That is ace. Absolutely ace. I mean, from the side, it does look like a massive forklift truck, mind you, but oh, I like that. I mean, if you're into your coffee, come down to the map that's come out today and use one of these. That is ace. All right, next up is the Jacto Hover 500, again by Jacto, 52.95 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this on the sugarcane technology, because this is a sugarcane harvester. 353 horsepower engine, 6 mile an hour top speed, 3 meter working width. Now, before we go jumping on the whole 3 meter shenanigans, obviously the standard one's only got a 2 meter working width. The Case IH? This has got a 3 meter, so you can be able to do 2 rows at the same time. That's all right. 6 mile an hour working speeds. That can work at its top speed. That's ace. With those tracks as well, 0 turning circle, 349 grand to buy. Options you got there are design 1 or 2 on the old window tinting, 3, 4, or back to 1. Oh, I like that. I do like that indeed. I mean, the only downside to this rather than the Case is the Case had a trailer hitch on the back, or the option to have a trailer hitch, but this one doesn't. So you will need to have somebody following alongside or just hire a worker or whatever. But it's 3 meter rather than the 2 meter on the header, so that is brilliant. Right, next up is the Jacto Uniport Planter 500, again by Jacto, 72.59 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find this whole thing under planters. So you've got the tractor element on the front and then the planter part on the back. Oh, that looks ace. 470 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 8,700 litre tank, although that is split between liquid fertilizer and seed. Saying got 450 horsepower requirement. I'm assuming that's going to be for the back part. Fair enough. 22 meter working width on a planter. Oh, that is ace. 9 mile an hour working speed, 825 grand to buy. The options you got there are Windows Design 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, or back to 1. Now, we'll come out there. So we'll unfold it because this is huge. I mean, I think the biggest one we had so far was like 18 meter working width. So once this gets out, you just see how big it is. I mean, it is ridiculous. I mean, 22 meter working width on a planter. That is ace. Absolutely ace. Look at the state of it. Dear oh dear. And the best thing as well is you can detach it like so. You can use this to go on anything else. Well, anything else that'll attach to it anyway. Or if you didn't want to have this part, just hook up a normal tractor to the front of the planter. That is awesome, because this thing here looks like a beast. It really does. I think that is brilliant. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, the last mod for the day is the Condor 800 AM18 by Jacto and Connect modding on this one. 14.51 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under sprayers. So this has got an 800 litre tank, 18 metre working width, 13 mile an hour working speed, 28 grand to buy. No options, it comes as it is, but it does have a little party piece. So if we unfold it like that, so it folds out the booms, yep, no problem, job's a good one. So once it gets unfolded, I'll show you what I mean. We'll come like that. So if you do L, B and right stick left and right, you can independently fold the arms like that. RB and right stick left and right does that side. You can make it dance. I mean, really, you should have some music, you know. The tractor's dancing. Oh, that is ace. I like that. I mean, you can even turn it on as well and it sprays like that. Oh, that is brilliant. Just going down the road. Fair enough. That is brilliant. Love it. And then when you finish messing around and having a dance with your sprayer, LB and A fold it up and it puts it all back in. That is ace. Oh, I love that. Dancing spray on the back of your tractor. That is brilliant. Alright, so that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.